Hi folks, my name is Rick, and I promised you that I would make just a small short video about what's going on right now with the financial markets, and more precisely the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, or the SEC. And well, if you want to know what the SEC is about, just go on sec.gov, and they would tell you exactly what the SEC does. What my purpose of this video is just to show you how it functions a little bit, how to find things. So, well, what I wanted to find, to prove to you was that, first of all, every state or every country is, or almost every country now, is registered on the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. So if you look up any state or country like Quebec, Canada, Alberta, Utah, New Brunswick, or I don't know, British Columbia, or Hydro-Quebec. They're all listed on the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And what these companies do, actually, you know, I'm talking about Canada, and I'm talking about a company or corporation. What Canada does is that they go through the SEC, because the banks are there, and they're allowed legally, technically, to borrow money. What do they do? What they do is they issue bonds, and those bonds mature within a certain date, and they have to pay it back. But you know, I'm not going to claim that a birth certificate is on the stock exchange. That's not what I'm claiming. Some people do, and I'm not claiming that because I'm not an expert at that. But what I do claim is that somebody has to pay that debt off. And, well, if it happens to be citizens of a country or a state, well, I guess they're the ones that are responsible for paying that debt, right? So make your own conclusions. That's up to you. But in any case, Canada already has a bank, a central bank called the Bank of Canada, which was set up to pay for all the infrastructure. So there's no reason for the Bank of Canada or Canada, the corporation, to be borrowing money from a private bank. But they do. So I'm just going to ask you to go here on sec.gov. That's the main website. All you do is you click on company filings up here, and you type the company name or the corporation. You can type in Canada just to make a small example. And wow, what do you know? Canada's right there. Okay, well, that's no surprise. Okay, it's a foreign government, and it's listed along with Canada Cannabis Corp, Canada Development Investment Corp, Canada Dry, as well as all the life insurance companies, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to go through all that. But what I am going to show you is that you can go into the, what is here, the CIK, which is all the annual reports that Canada has to issue to the banks to tell the bankers how they're going to pay them off, right? So, or the prospectus, whatever you call them. You can go in all the documents that are listed here. Okay, I won't go through all of them, obviously, because there's at least maybe 1,000, maybe more or less, I don't know. But here's 2015 on the right-hand side. You can see 2014 right there. So you can go just through the documents and look for yourself. And go through all these documents here, HTMs. And they have all precisely the information that you need to see what's going on. Sometimes the information will be a little bit confusing. I just went through one here. But sometimes they'll be pretty precise, and they'll tell you exactly when these bonds have been issued or when they're dated, what is the agreement, and what is the amount of the bond that they're issuing. So sometimes the bonds can be up to $1 million, $2 million, $5 million. It can be up even $1 billion. Right here we see providing for the issue and sale by Canada of U.S. That's, I think, $3 billion in principal amount. So at a 1.62% interest rate, I don't know what that gives in millions of dollars, but just to give you an idea, Canada is paying over $100 million a day in interest. So why the hell are we paying interest when we can be borrowing from the Bank of Canada for virtually free? So anyone that thinks that this is a normal procedure is crazy in their head, because you shouldn't be paying interest on something that you can create for free. Okay, so if you want to look up another state, you can look up all you want. You can look up Quebec. And it's listed along with, obviously, Québécois. Oops, sorry. Quebec. I made a small mistake there. Quebec, foreign governments. There you have it. Ta-da! Québécois, listed right underneath. So it's a corporation. There's no doubt about it. It's fact. So get over it. It's not theory, okay? There's no conspiracy about it. It's right there, in your face. So you want to go right here, and you go in the documents, and you go one by one. Look at all these beautiful documents. You know, it can have all the details. Financial framework. And in the JPEGs, well, you have sometimes some graphs of how it's going to be paid off, or the terms of the whatever, you know. I won't go through all of it because obviously it's going to take me a very long time. But actually it explains a little bit what is Quebec's situation and how they're going to pay it off. And obviously we're the ones that are paying it off, right? Anyone who pays taxes pays us off. So sometimes you can see some interesting names here of people. Bernard Turgeon, Minister of Finance, Jean-Claude Lauzon. You know, so there's no theory about this. It's all fact. So I'll let you have fun with it.